What I'm gonna show you may upset you, so just know that I gave you ample warning, okay? This is Kornberg Cottage. It's where the Munch family lives in Windenburg. Beautiful lot. I mean, look at the springtime flowers and stuff. It's got a default roof texture, and the inside is like a maze. First of all, two-toned wood flooring in this bedroom. I don't know about this. The hallways are so unnecessary. I think they may have been going for some sort of stylistic choice, but to me it looks more like they did that challenge where you have to use pre-made rooms and plop them down, because there's just a bunch of hallway everywhere, and there's not even flooring in the hallway. How are you gonna have this like amazing fancy wall and then not even have flooring? It's not even like a stylistic like, ooh, fancy, you know, polished concrete flooring. It's just the default empty flooring, which leads me to believe that it was an accident. An oversight, perhaps? I don't know. It just, there's also like a really modern, updated kitchen. I mean, this house seems like it's trying very hard to be very European. I get that. Style of the world, whatever. It just, I don't agree with a lot of the choices that were made here, and so I was thinking that we could try and renovate this house, but using the EA restrictions method, which is a challenge that I'm not gonna say I invented, but like I've been doing a bunch of like this recently, where we take a house, we give ourselves 0 simoleons, just like this, and then we try and renovate it, but if we want to add any objects, we must first take one away. So at the end, the house is the same price and the same number of objects, we've just kind of rearranged and reused them to what we would consider a better way. What is that? What did I say? Do you get it? I'll link some of my past videos on this down below, but I love this house. I love the idea of having like this thing in the back, but there's just so many parts of it that I like actively disagree with. And so we're gonna try and give it a go. Let's get fixing, shall we? I'm going to start with the roof. It needs a different roof texture. This is the most important part. I'm not kidding. I think this is gonna make an immediate, huge difference. And also this part, this roof doesn't even like go in. Why? If you just hold shift, you can fix that. It can line up exactly. I don't understand, like okay, well, that's our 2 most important things done. Next, these dormers, they're not centered, which I really don't understand. And there's not even, oh my God, it's not even big enough. Do you see that they're different sizes? What? Where did I just get that money from? Oh, this thing on the top. Oh, let me place down an object in its place so I don't forget that I had that. We are making use of every item that we can. We're not playing games here, you guys. But I honestly think that already it's a lot better. We might have to make it a little bit smaller as a next step. This is a method that I often employ. Oh, insufficient funds. What, to make my house smaller? Whatever. Anyway, I often try and do this because I think a lot of the time it seems like a lot of EA's builds are like too big for their own good. Like to a fault also, I mean to an extent that you can't actually do anything with them. And nobody wants an empty build, you know? What we want is a decent looking, pretty house. It's important. I'm really about to make this house so much smaller. I'm getting rid of like almost the entire kitchen extension, but it's worth it, listen, because what we have to do is dramatically decrease the size of this weird house and then use all of our extra space and money to make it look more beautiful. I mean, I think the shape already looks better, right? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna delete a bunch of the walls on the inside as well. I think we need to redo the floor plan a little bit here. It can even be like a little bit more updated on the inside because they kind of have that with like the more updated kitchen, but we can just, you know, rearrange the updates so that they also would have adjusted the floor plan, because there's no way in real life, if you have the money to like put in a super modern fancy kitchen expansion, that you wouldn't like tear down a couple walls and give yourself a little bit more of an open floor plan. The remnants of this hallway, they haunt me. Did they not even have a living room? They didn't have a living room. Look, they had the 3 bedrooms, the bathroom was here, the kitchen. They didn't have a living room. I guess that's what they used this like extension, this like guest house space on the back for. I didn't even realize they didn't have a living room. See, I think that's an important touch. I think they need one. We'll try and fit one in here. Here's what I'm thinking. We could put a bathroom. Obviously it's gonna be a little bit smaller. We can have a bathroom right there. This can become a hallway. I don't know about this door. We can use this door again. But that way there's like still a little hallway space, you know, but it's more practical. This can become a living room, tiny dining space, formal kitchen space. Then it can still be a little bit closed off, right? But not like as closed off. Not as bad. And then the master bedroom can have a master bath. There's 2 bathrooms instead of 1. Granted, they're a lot smaller, but it's probably worth it. And I think there's plenty of money here to go around. And we don't even need like 2 of these door items. I can get behind that. Maybe we change the entire color scheme. Could be fun. Could make for a nice touch. We have to change like everything. Oh no. Okay, I say we just like place this wallpaper everywhere, and then we can go back and add some like extra touches. We'll do the detailing after we fix all the walls. There wasn't even a shower in this house. I just want to point that out. There's only a bathtub. That's so annoying. Like actually playing in this build, you know, sometimes is a stylistic choice, I get it. But like, to actually play in a house that doesn't have a bathtub in The Sims is so irritating. This house is gonna be beautiful when I'm done. Just you wait, okay? Just you wait. All right, I think I figured out most of the outside as far as like window placement and stuff goes. I haven't touched this part. Don't, wait, ignore this part. We can come back to that. It's a different day. I started recording this like 5 days ago, but I'm having a lot of like technical difficulties right now where my PC just keeps shutting down randomly. And each time I think I fixed it, it like waits a few days and then it happens again. And then it happened in the middle of recording this video and I got really stressed out and I just stopped. But now we're back. It's another time. I consider restarting and then I was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna get bested by my computer, okay? We're just gonna keep going. Pretend it didn't happen. It's fine. Maybe it's Tuesday now. Maybe I started this last Wednesday. So, the build's still here at least. So at least there's that. I say we get started on the kitchen a little bit here because we've got a bunch of stuff to work with. This is so sad. This whole house. I don't even know where to begin. Do you like it? Do you guys like my kitchen? Should I have reversed this and put the dining room in here? Huh. I feel like most of the time it's like preferable to have a bigger kitchen, but like maybe in an older house like this, we could go for a smaller one. And then instead we could have like a more grand looking dining space. I know we're like going backwards here. I'm sort of dating the kitchen a little bit more by like making it smaller and putting more traditional cabinets in. But you know what? I didn't like the kitchen. I like this one better. Maybe they can have a dishwasher. If we're feeling extra generous, they can have a dishwasher. Wow, you're welcome. Mrs. Munch, what are you gonna do without me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items. That is like by far the hardest part about this. 1, 2, 3. See, this is gonna block the window. I don't want it to block the window. I wish that the oven was like, I think I wish that the fridge was wider. I wish that it like fit into this space better. It's annoying that there's like the little cabinet space on either side, but I think if I put a cabinet behind it, while it looks better and more built in, I don't think it's functional. We could test it. Come get some milk. Oh, no milk. Never mind. Doesn't work. That's fine. That's totally fine. I'm okay. It is kind of an ugly kitchen, isn't it? And to think we called this a renovation. It's pretty bad. What if we painted the whole house that color? For now. I don't hate that. See, I think that's pretty. It's kind of weird. Not my favorite thing I've done in The Sims 4, but you know what? It's fine. And I think one last thing, we could put that cabinet there, like a pantry. Maybe we could keep the red color with the rug, but we could like tone down maybe a little bit the chairs. I don't know. I feel bad trying to like forcibly tone down their color scheme, but I don't know about these bright red chairs. I'm talking like there are real people that are gonna actually get offended by this. Like they're gonna be upset that I toned down their chairs. They don't care that I toned down their chairs. They don't even exist. Why do I feel like I've never seen this patio table in my entire life? Hang on. I have literally never once used this. I like this patio table. That's pretty. I feel like I just learned something. Like I've literally never ever used that. That's so funny. Trying to like reuse a bunch of their items. I feel like it needs to be toned down though. Like how about instead of 2 things on that dresser, we just do 1. You know what else I feel kind of bad about is the fact that these kids have to share a room, even though one of them is a teen, which is fine. Like it doesn't matter. That kind of thing happens in real life sometimes. I just feel kind of bad. I feel for him, you know? I mean, Wolfgang, like when you're like 16, 17, the last thing you want to do is share a room with your like 8-year-old brother. So Wolfgang, I do feel for you. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna help you though. Honestly, the layout of this room, I know I made it smaller, but like it's really weirdly furnished in here. Isn't it just odd? How are we gonna do this? I don't know if we can even afford this. Luckily, we can get rid of some of this stuff. Like these things, real expensive. Give me my money back. We can use the get-together sofas. I wanted to have like a TV and a fireplace and stuff. I just don't know how to best lay out this room. Like I think the fireplace should be on this wall, surely, right? But then is that gonna force the room to be very like over here and then have a bunch of empty space on this way? I guess that makes sense though, because it's kind of like an extra hallway. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Oh, I picked an expensive fireplace too. I wasn't thinking this through. What else can I sell for money? Like what is expensive? This painting, I'm sorry, we don't need a 6,400 simoleon painting. You guys need to calm down. I know you have expensive taste, but like, we're not made of money over here, okay? That's kind of fun. What else can I sell? Should I put another sofa? Like, could we do, maybe we shouldn't do 3 of them. I feel like it could be a mistake to do 2 chairs like this. But wouldn't that be cute if we had like 2 chairs, you know, little table in between them? I feel like that's the vibe. I want this to be a more fun color though. Can we do them in blue? We could put candles there. That's kind of get together like, right? It's ugly. Everything in this house is ugly. I'm sorry. I came into this so confident, but we really don't have enough items left to do this. I also am not sure this even looks good. Plants better. Plants better. I feel like we need a TV, but it looks, I guess they didn't have a TV before. So is it fine? It looks so much better without one. I think this house is like destined for no TV. How about a bookcase back behind? That could work. Oh my god, that one was so expensive. This weird red bookcase is so expensive. At least we have a lot of money to work with because of this stuff being expensive. Kind of want like curtains just on these windows in the front. I feel like it could be really nice though. I mean, it's a pretty fancy room, very formal. That's so ugly. I'm sorry. Oh no. Let's figure out this room, shall we? I feel like they should be allowed to keep this yellow bed. I know you may not agree with me, but I think that if you're gonna make a bold choice like this, you should be allowed to keep it. This is so ugly. I think, what if we kept the weird mustard rug and we changed the bed? I feel more comfortable with that. I wish we had like a navy that we could pull out. Let's change the bed completely. Because honestly, even like this bed in the blue, that's like kind of cooler. Who am I kidding? I don't know what I'm talking about. This looks bad. Oh my god. I'm just trying to make it cool. It's never gonna be cool. It looks like an EA room still, so maybe we could keep it. I'm like slowly cleaning out our inventory here, our household inventory, because I dumped a bunch of stuff in there in the beginning, and we're slowly but surely running out of things in our household inventory to rely on from this. We still have a little bit of stuff to go. I'm gonna need him to make a second bathroom. Okay, we got a sink, a shower, and a toilet. Okay. I feel like we should try and put a shower tub combo in this one. It's not gonna fit. Maybe we should have done that in this one. Hang on. I know this was like a fancy claw-footed tub and stuff, but like, I feel like we need to have at least one tub in this house, and we need showers. Maybe this bathroom could be like ultra modern renovated. That's kind of fun. Let's like ultra modern renovate this bathroom. Maybe not like ultra modern. We could go ultra, but even just like ever so slightly more renovated modern bathroom. Sad pedestal sink. The window does not match at all. I think this is kind of a fun concept though. I mean, before they had the renovated kitchen and we've sort of switched it to be the bathroom. I don't know if I'd call that ultra modern. It's kind of ugly. This looks like it's straight out of the, I don't know, the old times. I don't know what I'm going for with this, but it doesn't look good. I'm real close to giving up. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like this. I don't like it one bit. Maybe we can make this into 2 rooms for these kids. Oh, we can make it into 2 rooms. You know what? I think that's fair. Why does this kid get such a big room? I guess this is where Gunther lives and he's older. I think that having the 2 rooms is a very valuable thing though. These kids deserve it. Fine. Fine. What sort of trees are we gonna go for? Okay, this is like kind of a little change, but I think it's kind of fun, like with the trees in the front. It's very symmetrical, but I kind of like it. Oh my god, I just tried to click this and move it. I was like, what's in the wall? Let me get it out of the way, and I realized it's one of the Sims. I'm sorry. I was like sitting here like, what is that? That would be Wolfgang Munch, actually. I think I'm gonna try and keep each of these kids' rooms very similar to what they were before, although I don't think I'm gonna make this one keep his room with brown wallpaper, but he can have the same bed. Although I feel like now is our chance to give Wolfgang like a super cool, like I'm a rebel, you know, sort of bedroom, whatever that means. I think Wolfgang would like paint his walls black. I kind of feel like he would. I'm not like the other teens, okay? I'm different. I'm not like the other teens. Oh, sorry, I made myself laugh with that one. Okay. Honestly, I think the black paint in a room could be done like really well. Although I don't know if this is an example of that. I think it can be very cool though. What's Wolfgang into? What does he do? Gloomy, mean, and dastardly. He wants to be a public enemy. Okay. Right. You know what? That's fine. Here, buddy, do you want like an old computer? I'm like slowly running out of things to sell in my household inventory. I'm like resorting to just counters. Like, why does this kid get all the good stuff? You know, the kid gets everything and Wolfgang gets nothing? How is that fair? Little brothers, let me tell you, they really do get everything. Stupid younger siblings, you know? How about like cool posters, you know? Like rebel ones. Like, look at me. In my Harry Potter poster. What are you gonna do about that, huh? I want to have like big posters. Well, that's probably too big. See, that's a cool kid right there. Are you seeing those posters? I gotta sell another thing. Oh no, this room is so sad. I'm sorry. You know, I decorated this room already. There's a bunch of clutter that we could probably get rid of slowly. We just get rid of like one of these pictures and we can like slowly add more items in here. That's the issue with these sort of challenges. We're like slowly just removing things from one place and putting them elsewhere. I did this room, the like backyard space. I just made it a little bit brighter. It's very similar. All the furniture is like basically the same, just rearranged. And I also made it a little bit bigger so we could have a cooler door in the front. So it just looks like a little bit more interesting from the outside, but like really it's like the same on the inside. It's like the garage where they converted it, you know, have some cool stuff in there. It's fine. It's totally fine. I also kept this patio with the same furniture because it was like kind of modern. And this thing was in the bedroom for the kids, but I put it outside because like there's not really space for a chess table in here. I'm sorry. I really do feel bad about this room. It's not good. How about we make it blue instead? That's probably better. It's really ugly. And meanwhile, like Lucas Munch over here, he loves the outdoors. He wants to be an artistic prodigy. I feel like you cannot get any more different from his brother. He can keep his little room here. I'll let him have like this orange color scheme if he wants it. Okay, I think this is kind of a cute room. I kind of like it. Maybe he could have, instead of one of these little toys, because they aren't actually toys, maybe we can give him a bookcase. Isn't that kid in like the gardening club or something too? I mean, what a precious little child. I love him. I think he's one of my favorites now. How about he can keep that toy over there? That's fine. It's like fine. All the rooms are just fine. And I don't understand this room. I don't get it. I mean, obviously it's Gunther's bedroom, right? He's a writer's assistant. He's a bookworm, creative, clumsy. So he's a little bit older and still living at home. You don't need that expensive bookcase. I don't think you'd have that rug. You know, like some of these things, I feel like it's still one of the kids' rooms. You know, I feel like we should try and embrace that a little bit. But I don't know by like what color we should paint it or anything. He can keep this bed. Maybe that can be his color scheme still. And we could like switch the lamp and the fish tank. We can keep a lot of his furniture. I feel like that makes sense. Is his room blue or red? What do you want? Pick one. How about we make it blue? Let's make it blue. I'm sorry. What if we gave him a bigger bed? He's a grown-up now, you know? Bigger bed, singular nightstand. We can give him a lamp that's not weird. I had to sell my last and final counter. My last of my household inventory is gone now. I feel like the house is like basically done too. I mean, there isn't that many items that I can kind of move around anymore. This house is really ugly. The furnishing turned out really ugly. I don't know what I was going for with this. I feel like I came into this all like, EA sucks, I'm gonna fix it. And now look at us. I'm sorry. Could we spend the last of our money to get a pool? Can we afford a pool? How about a little one? We can afford a little pool. I feel like there's not like a good spot for this. Unless we put it like over here. Oh, wait a minute. We can have a little pool if I want one. Now that's a fancy backyard if I've ever seen one. Look, I can get rid of these too. No more chess table. How about some lounge chairs? Okay? I don't understand what's going on back here. This is so ugly. This is the worst one I've ever done. I'm sorry. Oh, but you know what comes with Get Together is the jumpies. The diving boards. The jumpies. The Get Together comes with diving boards. The jumpies. Oh my god. Well, I mean, it kind of works. You know what? I stand by this. I feel like if anyone deserves a diving board and stuff, it's the Munch family. That's kind of fun. I think that this backyard, they have a really cool, like, paved area and stuff. I think they deserve this. They've, like, clearly redone some things. You know, can we fix this? If we're gonna say they redid their bathroom, let's embrace that, shall we? Maybe maybe we could like for real, maybe we could embrace it all. Maybe they redid everything. All the bathrooms are refurbished. This is so ugly. Everything about it is so ugly. I'm so sorry. Oh. Honestly, if you told me this was a refurbished bathroom, I'd be like, yeah, I believe you. So maybe this is good. Honestly, I even have like 3 extra items that I haven't used because I just deleted some stuff to save some money. So, if anything, I have actually done an even better job than we previously thought. I don't mean to brag, But this house is so ugly. Oh, I'm sorry. This video is a fail. I'll put it on the gallery anyway. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. I gotta get the first comment. Ugh, that was close. Okay, I did get the first comment, not to brag. Anyway, we did add an extra bedroom. You know, we added a real living space. Some of it's still ugly. We added a pool, an extra bathroom, and we did get a bunch of more things in this. I think we definitely used the space better than EA did. I just don't know if it looks better than EA's did. But it's okay, we tried. I mean, remember the weird hallways? Like, it made a big difference. It's a big difference. It's just maybe not so clear. All right, I'm gonna go. I'll link some more of these that I've done in the past in the description box. I hope you're all doing well. Bye.